Hello, what up, it's your movement man, and I'm back. And today is extremely exciting because I'm going to be talking to you today about the new 4K restoration of Scream 2. So this is quite an exciting purchase for me. It's the first Scream 4K release I've got that's got a Blu-ray in it as well. So well done, Paramount, you're learning. But yeah, so I've got Scream 2. It's going to be exciting to have a little look at what that looks like. Hopefully it might be a little bit better than the first one. At least we don't have to worry about them getting the right edit for this one, because there's only one edit for this one, so it's all good. But let's get the slip cover off, and let's get the plastic off. Yep. Well, that was fuckloads more stressful than it needed to be. Let's have a look inside, eh? Oh look, so you got one of those clear discs that likes to highlight everything on there. It's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, so I'm obviously gonna have a look at the Blu-ray. I got the old Blu-ray, so I'll have a look at the old Blu-ray, and then I'll have a look at the 4K. We'll compare, and then I'll be back to tell you the rest. Stay there. Well, that was alright. I actually really enjoyed that. I compared the 4K disc to the Blu-ray that I had previously, because I thought we'd give it a bit more of a fair looking, because I'm pretty sure the Blu-ray in here is just the restoration of the 4K version, so it wouldn't really have given it a very fair comparison, should we say. Edit wise, it's obviously just the same version as any version, because this version didn't have to be cut, so that's good, and it's a good start. We like it when films don't have to be cut straight away, so that was excellent. Picture quality wise, the important bit that you guys are all thinking about, picture quality wise. Now, if you guys have got the first Scream, the 1996 Scream, in 4K, if you compare the 4K image of this to the 4K image of that, it looks a lot better, which is very good. Obviously it's very good. The 4K image for the first Scream wasn't awful, it was just a bit, you know, there wasn't a lot to it. It was like very washed out, almost like there wasn't any HDR highlighting those colours, and they'd just done the 4K side of it. But when you look at this one, there is a bit more brightness to it. You actually feel like there's HDR in this image. A lot of close-ups of blood and people's faces being bloodied, if that's a word, probably not. Stabbed, people being murdered. There's a lot of people being killed in this, and they scream as they're being killed as well, so they stick to the title. That's good, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that somebody screams in every one of these films, actually, so it's original. That I like that. I really like this cover in this case as well. Got like a nice slip case, two faces on the front, a bit of Courtney and a bit of Neve. It's exciting. Wonder if on the Scream 3 cover there'll be three faces. You could have Courtney, Neve and David at the bottom, maybe. I don't know, do I? I did notice actually when I was watching this the other day that David Arquette actually looks like one of my friends, which was quite funny. I thought that was quite amusing to see that. I was going to tell him, but then he'd probably just take the piss out of me and say, actually, I don't look like him at all, so shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. But whatever, I tend not to point these things out because people just take the piss out of me for it, so I can't be bothered to deal with them taking the piss out of it, so I just don't say anything. It's usually better that way, actually. People take the piss out of you a lot less. I wish I could talk constantly about the Scream films. In theory, allegedly, rumour has it, Scream 3 will be coming to 4K this year, which would make sense considering Scream 2 was out last year and Scream 1 was out the year before that. You've also got Scream 6 coming to the cinema this year as well, so that could be interesting, considering they only released Scream 5 last year, but they did write Scream 5 during lockdown, so you can understand how they've managed to get them out, as you might put it, so quickly. But yeah, that's enough of Scream 2 there. I think that's it for today. Another one of my Christmas presents there. Got some more Christmas presents on the way, some more unboxings on the way as well. Got some beautiful stuff to show you coming up. Got some good looking films to talk about too. Got a cheeky little director I've discovered recently as well that we'll bring up soon too, so lots of little really cool things on the way for you guys in the next few weeks. If you could like this video though, I'll like you. If you could subscribe to the channel, I'll just bye.